Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome. Today I've got MMC Megalith from their Eversus repaint of their Bruticus Combiner. And this is the fifth and final member. Got all the cool artwork and everything. Unfortunately, he does not have the shin camo that is in the pictures. It's more like this, which is what it is. There is the bio. If you want to see that, you got your tech specs. And then you got the group shot on the side. Of course, big box. I guess this is similar to the G2 box. But anyway, that's all for the box. And there he is. And he is pretty much just a repaint of the G1 and G2 version. Difference here is he does have a new sculpted chest. But he is, other than that, he's an exact remold, nothing new, but the colors do look great on him. The gold accents are cool, but the camo on the olive green looks really good. And the orange as well, surprisingly. Got my original toy of him, but I don't know, just didn't know how to translate into third party, into Masterpiece. Anyway, he does come with accessories. Of course, you've got the combiner gun, which is just a giant brick of orange with extra ports for combining the various weapons. You've got his standalone gun, just a remold of the G1 version. You have a adapter for shift lane, which comes off in two pieces for some reason, but this adapter is for shift lane or roll bar, you know, whatever you want to call them, for weapon attachments. So you do have that. And then you've got the feet, the combiner feet. They decided to package them with him instead of giving it like a separate type of thing. So we've got all those. Of course, he holds his weapon with the standard tab and slot formation. And when it comes to this mode, if you really want, you can open these up and see. You can put them on his shoulders if you want. There's a tab up there for this square port. You just line it up, tab it in. There you go. You can do that if you want. Just give him bulkier shoulders, as if he isn't bulky enough already. But there you go, if you don't want them just sitting off to the side awkwardly. Now, articulation-wise is pretty much the same as the original. You know, the head is on a ball joint. Get rotated around. That's as far down. That's as far... yeah, it's as far up, and then you've got your little side-to-side. 360 on a very soft ratchet, all the way up to there, but then with the transformation joint, you can go up even farther. You do have a bicep swivel, but it kind of, this gets in the way a little bit, so it's not a full 360 unless you move this. Then you can get 360, just a weird design. Never tried doing that on the original, so I just guess I never noticed it. Double jointed elbow. Gets you all the way up to there. Hand. We'll do 360. The thumb is on a single ball joint, and then the four other fingers are individual with a pin at the base, and then joints at each of the knuckles. So they're very well articulated hands, especially compared to what they do on the smaller bots. There we go, get that folded back up. Then you've got rotate and an ab crunch. Legs will kick out straight to 90, back almost to 90, and straight to 90 to the side. You have a swivel, a single jointed knee that only gets you a 90, ankle tilt, which this panel, this little tab, does have to be folded in order to use the ankle tilt, because otherwise that tab will lock in up here and it will lock your ankle tilt. Then you have toe up or foot up and a toe down. So pretty good articulation. He is definitely a little dated compared to hotspot. And hopefully, compared to their Constructicons. He is definitely a little dated. He's showing his age when it comes to things like these panels that prevent his arms from going all the way down. But I still love him. I still think it's a great mold. Maybe not the most toon accurate mold there is, since we have Magic Square out there, but still, he's a great mold. There we go. So, but there he is in his bot mode. And of course, we've got to get a group shot here of the entire team, including their leader, Scourge, who will just stick the two big boys at the back. And we'll line everybody else up. There we go. One big, happy, dysfunctional family of Combaticons and their leader. Actually, I don't remember. Were they called Combaticons in the show they were from? I'm drawing a blank on that one now. But anyway, there they are. They look awesome together. The color scheme really only got a little bit of orange between three of them, but then he doesn't have anything. No real, kind of like the G1 bots, you know? Not much of a cohesive color scheme. But they look great together. And I think that they go well with Scourge. Alright, so that is about it for him. Except, the only other thing he comes with is he does have his collector card and the instruction manual. But that's it for anything he comes with. And honestly, his transformation is the same as the G1, G2 version. So I'm just going to skip ahead in this video, but I'll still do a separate transformation video for anybody who maybe this is their first time with the figure. Alright, just to cut down time in this video. Alright, and here he is in his alt mode. And man, it does look good. I mean, it's just more of the same, of course, but it does look good. Rolls really well on the rubber tires. The turret, you can move it up and down a little. It does open, but that's just kind of like a reference to the G1 cartoon. While you're in this mode, a few different things. First and foremost, there's a tab here. Very hard to push down. I have to use my spudger. My fingernail is not hard enough to push it down. But push it down, and then separate, and there you go. Now you've got an actual trailer. Articulation in vehicle mode. Cool idea. Cool idea. Unnecessary, but cool. Also, the feet, if you stick them together, you see these large slots and tabs, right? So you've got the squares at the top. Then you've got these 4 slots and these 2 slots that will go into these tabs, and you can line it up. And this is just for storage. And it's a little stiff, at least on my copy. There we go. I just got to use a decent bit of force. Yeah, not perfect, but storage. Also, if you don't like that, flip up on these. Go ahead and open the legs. Use that button on the side. This one here. Push it in, extend the legs. Bend them 90 degrees at the combiner joint. And then, again, you've got different slots and tabs here. You can get it lined up to go in between the truck. Again, as storage, but you can see already it looks funky. It's just one of those things. It's cool that we can store it. But why? But doing it that way only really makes sense if you articulate the trailer. Otherwise, it's just, just gets bigger. It's weird. It's weird, but again, storage. It's cool that they did it. They didn't have to, and they did. And I do like my options. And that's about it for these for alt mode. And you just straighten those out, straighten those out. Push in the tabs. Push everything back together. There we go. There we go, all good. So there's all that. Oh, I forgot, this does rotate. So, there you go. Also, for his weapon, fold up the handle, and then you've got this post back here. You've got a port and post, and then you've got tabs in the sides of the weapons. So pull this out first, because you want a little bit of space. So this is just going to tab in right there, but then you need to get the tabs inside the weapons. Oh, was that upside down? It sure was. There we go. There we go. And then you can slide this back in. But there you go. Weapon storage for his individual bot weapon. As far as I can tell, there's no weapon storage for the combined mode weapon. It's fine. Is what it is. But you've got that. So that's still pretty cool. See if I can, there we go. Pop that out. And then, before we do the size comparison, he is, of course, a transport semi, so, you know, he can hold shift lane. He can hold brawl, although a little shaky. Brawl would fit better on the extended version. And he can kind of fit blast off if you do like that kind of deal. And he can fit him, but as you can see, his landing gear are too wide. So again, he'll fit him with the width extension. But anyway, while we're at it then, while I've got the team together here, here we go. Just throw it all in there, why not? But I mean, there they are. Pretty good looking team, you know. Clearly, these two, way out of scale. And even those three are not perfect. But hey, they look good. Alright, well that is about it for his alt mode. Yeah, not much to it, especially if you've already had the G1 or G2 version. Alright, and you know, with that, that's really it for this guy. I'm going to do his transformation off camera I'm going to do his transformation to combine mode in the transformation video. And I'm going to do a separate video for the combined mode, where I have each of them set up and then we just combine them. And then we go over everything, including how to combine the weapons for that really cool feature that Ruination has. So yeah, not much on this guy since he is a repaint. But overall, I mean, I'm loving the set. I'm really glad to have the set done. I have to figure out a way to reorganize things so I can have them with Scourge and preferably with Omega Prime, the HasLab Omega Prime. I really want to do that, but overall, I've loved the set. I love the G1 set. I love this set, and you know, I'm just glad it's complete. Shoot, for combiners, all I got left is 2 Devastators from Ocular Max and X-Transbots. So, anyway, thanks for watching. I know this has been a quick one. I kind of cut through it a little bit. But yeah, look out for that transformation video as well as the combine mode video if you're interested in either of those. Thanks for watching. See you next time.